All right, everybody, we're going to take our seats. We're going to get started with this week's connection point. All right. Welcome back. So we've got a lot going on in the Market Center. Some exciting stuff for you that's really going to help out with your appointments, particularly this week. And also, we're going to have a big focus on our Red Day coming up, so we'll be dealing with that as well. But let's jump right into the meeting. Well, there's our welcome sign. That's great. Hey, these are connection questions, and the reality is real estate is just a function of how many relationships you are in, how many conversations you have. If you don't talk to anybody, you can't sell any houses, right? Now, some of you are like, well, I talked to a lot of people. They're in this room. No one here is buying a house from you. Not one person, right? Right. So you want to talk to other people. So this week, when we have this conversation, how many contacts did you make last week? If the person you're talking to doesn't know their number, don't let them off the hook. Right? How many people you talked to last week? So are you not planning on being successful? Right? So are you avoiding success? What are you trying to fail at this? Right? Okay? That's because here's the thing. If you don't know your numbers, you're not running a business. Right? If I'm running a Chick-fil-A and I don't know my numbers, they take my franchise. Period. Right? So how many contacts did you add to your database? How many leads did you generate? And where did they come from? That's important. How many contracts, how many escrows, how many closings? All right? So hard conversation. But if you love someone, you have the hard conversation. Right? Talk to each other. Go.
These guys right here. We're going to these guys right here.
Right here, is it? I don't think it is.
Alright, you got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I can't, no,
Okay.
I can't see it.
Alright, here we go. One long back. Alright. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So how many contacts did you make last week? It's just that beginning of your funnel. It's how many conversations did you have, right? Now, the magic here is, and this is where we've got to get focused, there's always going to be a ratio. In everybody's business, there's always going to be a ratio between how many conversations did I have to how many contracts did I write, right? And the faster you figure out that ratio, the faster you'll have massive success. Because if you don't figure out that ratio, you're just shooting, you're just kind of, I don't know, where's your business come from? You know, right? And so I need to know that ratio. I need to track that ratio. And so I need to be systematic about it. Now, it's hard if we're going about our business, well, I'm just a nice guy, right? So I want you to start tracking that. So how can you track it? Easiest way is have a specific lead generation time, right? I'm specifically generating leads during this time. I'm going to go door knocking, or I'm going to call my database, right? Or I'm going to call my sphere of influence. I'm going to work in my farm, whatever it is, specific time. Now, will you get deals outside of that time?
Yes.
Absolutely. But your bread and butter is going to be in that time. But I'll tell you what, if you spend your lead generation time focusing on this ratio, you will get more deals outside of this time because you're going to be in that lead generation mindset now. So if you start in the day and you get in lead generation mindset and it's on your mind as you're going to the grocery store or you're having breakfast or you're meeting with your men's group, you're doing whatever, now your mind is in that place, you're ready to receive the opportunities as they arise. But if you're not, it's all just kind of happenstance, right? This market is not a market that will favor people who are just kind of winging it. This market, and I will show you the results, we can walk through the database, this market favors the people who are focused on their ratio. Make sense?
Amen.
Cool. I want you guys to be massively successful. This is where we're going to start. So, the connection questions are important. Don't let each other off the hook. Right? All right, cool. All right, hey, we are not like every company. I say this every single week. Keller Williams is a little bit different place. We're different because of our beliefs. We're different because when we go out into the marketplace, we don't see adversaries, we see partners, right? Because ultimately the goal is the same, to get to the end of a transaction together so that those families have the best outcome possible. Tell us more about our beliefs, Mr. Brent Beecham.
Great. So good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. So you know I love giving the quote of the week. This week, this is from an author columnist. Her name is Marilyn Vos Savant. And she is in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the highest IQ. So you ladies are pretty smart, huh? Yep. So let me tell you what she said. She said, you know, being defeated is often a temporary condition, but giving up is what makes it permanent. You know, when we give up, history is going to show that we are not going to win every battle, right? We're not going to get every listing. But by not giving up, we can win the war. We can hit our goals. We can get the next listing. We can do those things. Not only for us, but for the clients that we're working for. So our Y4C2Ts, they are our strategy on how to win that war. So let's all say them together. Everyone get up. We're going to say them out loud together. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Win-win or no deal. Integrity. Do the right thing. Customers, they always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success results through people. Great job, you guys. Heard a couple of it, but that's okay. We've got through it. There you go.
People in the room.
So I'll give you 3 quick things of culture. One of the ones I love the best here. Teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more.
That's right.
And that's part of what Chris talked about. You know, we all win together. I don't keep secrets about this is my little trick that I do to make, you know, I win the war this way. You know what?
That's right.
Our room is open. Come on and we'll talk about what you could possibly do. What would fit into your life to make you successful. You know, everyone achieves more, and the war to win the deal of all of our clients takes teamwork. Someone that says, you know, I did it this way, or maybe you should try it that way. You know, that example makes everyone win, and everyone achieves more, and that is great KW culture. The second thing of great KW culture is you want to sharpen your skills. You want to attend the trainings. You want to go to the conferences. And you want to be ready to give a response for the hope that is inside of you. I've heard that somewhere before too.
Amen.
But remember that that is great KW culture. And the third thing of great KW culture is you want to respond to your clients' calls and concerns in a real timely manner. You know, you got to give them your 100%. And that is great KW culture. And I hope you guys have a great culture.
Yeah, it's anytime someone has a transaction with a Keller Williams agent, particularly Keller Williams Riverside agent, they should walk away going, "Wow, there was something different about that group of people." Because you are a force in this market, and we've got to just expand that out. So, thank you guys for living out this belief system every single day. Chris, I think at this point would like to do the raffle.
Yes.
Being signaled from the side. So I will back up and get off of what I was doing. No, okay, perfect. There you go. All right, there you go. Yeah.
Are you on to
Yep.
All right. Melanie, you want to pick numbers?
How many? Oh, first, we want to, all of this is
yeah.
donated from the Family and Kids
Thank you, Mom.
Foundation. Some fun stuff.
How many am I picking?
There's 20.
What? We're doing 20 right now?
Yeah.
Just roll.
Everyone's a
Does
winner.
everybody have their tickets ready?
Let's go.
Last four numbers, okay? First one, 2254. Woo! That's fast.
All right, come up and pick.
Oh.
Pick two. You got cornhole, you got blankets.
Oh.
Do you have a All right.
2229.
2229.
2229.
Wow. She has 10 tickets.
2234.
2234.
Thank you. That's two.
Are you checking? You have Carrie's right?
Yeah.
That's me. And 2229.
2249. 2227.
What was it?
2227.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, what?
2256.
27?
2227.
Oh, boy. That's.
Wait, did you say
2256.
Oh, Carrie. Yeah. She probably wants the wine glass.
She has the headphones.
2227. How did the iPhone, the
Nope.
headphones? I'll take one of these because I don't have one. I might just
2232.
Oh, that's me too.
Are you serious?
Ray bought $50 worth
Yeah,
of
you
tickets,
got
huh?
10 tickets, so.
You know, maybe I'll have my own raffle.
Ray, give me the cornhole. Ray,
I'll take some of your tickets.
give me the cornhole set.
2230.
Do,
Is that you too?
30? Yeah.
Okay, straighten that thing up.
Okay, the fan is
Okay.
fine.
How about this?
He needs some.
I'm sure to stop.
2246.
That's not me. I'm not gonna win anything.
Yeah.
I'm feeling embarrassed now. So, I know I bought a whole bunch of stuff.
2235.
That's me. Go on, move on.
Are you seriously? Okay.
That was me. That's okay.
2228.
That's me. Go, move on. I'm forfeiting.
2228.
I'm forfeiting.
2237.
Yay.
Yay!
It's not Ray.
2251. All right.
Right, yeah.
All right.
2255.
Missed one.
Yay!
I don't know, because Ray was like, hey.
Ray got them all.
We have 1, 2, 3.
2245.
We have 10 left.
All right, Jackson again. 2231.
That's me. Go on to the next one.
2252.
That's us.
All right. Go grab something.
2243. 2236.
That's me, move on to the next one.
He's got
2223.
everybody.
Christine. 2240.
What do we got? I'll just take it.
2240.
You can get one of those, that you could be your biggest fan right there.
Might be.
2242.
Only one.
2241.
Oh, that's me again?
Should get two things.
Yeah.
Two chargers.
We have 3 left.
Okay, so or whatever the cornhole set's taken, yeah?
Yeah, so we have 3 chargers left.
Our little things for the car.
Okay.
You know, you guys are.
2219,
2219.
2238, and 2220. Y'all get a charger.
Wow.
You get a charger, you get a charger, you get a charger.
There you go, really.
Wait, what was the last number?
So
2220.
afterward, we'll all be heading to 7-Eleven and buying lotto tickets with Ray. Unbelievable. So hey, that's great. So when my wife and I were engaged, we went to The Price is Right because her sister really wanted to be on the show. Her sister did not get on the show. My wife did, and she won the Showcase Showdown. And ever since then, I'm like, every time I want to buy a lotto ticket, I'm like, you go. You're the lucky one. You can do it. And she's like, I don't want to do that. She doesn't gamble. I'm like, I do. Hey, so cool.
She
Hey,
married you, I think that's a pretty.
you're right. No, she said yes after 6 months of knowing me. So there you go. And 6 months later, we were wed. 20 years later, it's a rebound relationship gone terribly right. So Ignite every Monday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We've got Ignite. If you would like to get your business to cap, meaning you receive 100% of every check from that point on, be a part of Ignite. The agents who have been going through this session the way we've been doing it now are selling real estate, and I love seeing it happen, right? This is the fastest way to get your business moving. So you might say, well, I took Ignite. Are you capping every year? You need to take it again. Because you don't take the class to say I took the class, you take the class to achieve mastery. And once you've achieved mastery, you move on to the next level, right? But make sure you're getting in there and then you're doing the work. It will build your business. So Ignite every Monday and Thursday. Cool. Command Your Business. You have the most powerful software suite, I believe, in the industry at your disposal in Keller Williams Command. Just the mobile app itself is phenomenal to stay in touch with your database. I use it all the time personally. I was away speaking in Rhode Island over the weekend. Someone said, hey, can I get your contact information? I was like, yeah, boop, pulled up the QR code, scanned my business card, there it is right there, right? And now there were just instant relationship. Use those tools. If you don't know how to, get into Command Your Business. That's with Row right after Connection Point. KW looked at what do you need to run a net $1 million real estate business. They looked at all of those tools. They put them together in one platform and they said, how can we give it to you for the lowest cost possible? And that is what you have, built by agents for agents. Cool. Then tomorrow, so this is good. Tomorrow, Bob Hodder will be coming in to give a recap of the first quarter and a forecast of the second quarter and the rest of the year. That is really, really vital information for your business. And that's really vital information when you're counseling buyers or when you're counseling sellers, right? So make a point to be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do too. We go out to make partnerships in this industry. We're not adversaries, right? We believe that as the industry gets better, we get better. There's enough for everyone. So what I'd like you to do right now is get out your phones, open up your social media, or pull up the contact information of an agent you know who's not here with us. Nobody's doing anything right now. Okay, good. Pull out your phones right now. Get out your phones. And what I want you to do is either text a co-op agent that you know, so he's not a KW or she's not a KW agent, and invite them to be part of this. Or if you can't think of anybody there because you're chicken, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and post about this on your social media and put an invitation and tag somebody there as well, right? Because there are a lot of agents out there who don't have a brokerage like Keller Williams. They're not getting this information. And you know what they go out and do? Train wrecks. And then you're on the other side of that train wreck and you're trying to get that deal through. Let's make the industry stronger. Let's bring them in here. We'll be the training center for the entire region, all right? So go ahead and do that. Are you guys doing it?
Either you're just looking at your laps to avoid making eye contact with me, which is a weird move. I'll be honest. Yeah. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to do that. All right. 3 minutes to do that. Post. You take a picture of me and post.
I did text it to you guys too, so you have the graphic.
You should have the graphic texted to you as well.
Did it like last a while. I did it like earlier.
All right. I'm giving you 3 minutes. If you were a middle schooler, you'd be done already. You have done this 3 times. Right. It's their native time. It's their native time. We're all learning to live in their world. Yep. Is that the best picture we've got of Bob, by the way? That's,
Someone needs to get his arm longer.
He should have came yesterday when David could have taken a headshot.
I'm just saying is all.
Just saying, right?
I'm just saying. I'm here to help
A good old
everybody.
selfie, you know?
All right, how you guys doing? You guys, are you good on that? Still working on it?
I need another minute.
It's 5 minutes. You got 2 minutes.
He's our chief of clients.
He's got a really cool story. When he did it in Ann Arbor, when he first started this.
Just a little background on Bob. By the time Bob, in his 20s, he built one of the most successful real estate companies in Ann Arbor, right? The way that he joined our group is when the market crashed, Marion Benton acquired that company, and Bob was acquired with it. Bob brings in a tremendous amount of knowledge about the industry. He's an incredibly bright guy, and he is doing this for all of our market centers in the Benton Group. Benton Group, one of the top 500 companies in the country. So you've got one of those guys coming in to help you and help your clients. All right, you got about 50 seconds. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
All right.
That's what I'm here for.
All right.
Ray.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, good. We're into here. Okay, good. All right, good. All right. Are we doing listings?
Yeah, after all this.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Cool. Well, hey, while wrapping that up, let's jump right into Red Day. Red Day in the Keller Williams ecosystem is 1 day of service. And that is amazing that we close our offices worldwide and we give back to the communities that support us. Keller Williams Riverside, your ALC, and you said 1 day's good, but 3 days is better. Because we really, really want to give back. And so Ray and our ALC found just a tremendous nonprofit that we can partner with, that we are partnering with, who brought a lot of swag for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, and so to tell us a little bit more about that, how you can be involved, Ray, why don't you come on up?
Sure. I won't talk very long. I promise. I need to check my Apple Watch that I won for free and my iPhone that I won for free. I was going to look at my Apple, my iPad, but my wife's got that one. I got that one for free too at Family Reunion. All because I attended Family Reunion, just to let you know. Free, and the iPad free. So, Red Day is coming up. Yes, I won't talk a long time because there's been a lot of complaints, so I understand.
Not been complaints.
From the crowd.
Grumbling.
Grumbling. It was more like grumbling, not complaints. So we've talked about the lead generation aspect of it. We talked about how there's all these mini events, and now we've got, instead of me talking, we've got Mark Chow, who is actually going to come up and introduce himself again and say about an hour and a half worth of stuff about the Family and Kids Foundation. You don't have it? No, you don't. Anyway, he's here today. You don't want to say something?
I will say something.
Okay, well then fine. I'll get out of the way. You go ahead and get up and take my place.
And every time I come here, I get really motivated. Chris, your talks are great.
Amen.
Awesome.
Okay, so we talk about numbers. I'm picking up a lot of stuff from you.
Good deal.
We talk about numbers. Okay. Your business is supporting our group to serve hundreds of thousands of kids and adults throughout not only this area, the Hawaii, Central California. The number is 100,000. at-risk kids and adults. That's our number for the year.
Amen.
And pushing out $5 million. $5 million of goods, products, food to kids and families that have a need. So that's my number. And I was telling Samantha yesterday, we were going over this and that and everything. We're probably one of the top charities in the nation on efficiency. So if you go 5 million and we spend about $200,000, I don't know what the numbers are, but it's a very high percentage that we're using your donated dollars to serve a lot of people. And so the fun, work with Ray and Sam and the team. We got a great team this year. We're gonna have a great event, and it's like 3 days instead of 1.
Yeah.
And I think, Ray, is this gonna be the biggest event in the Keller Williams system, you think?
You know what?
It's up to them.
Huh?
Yeah, you're exactly right. What
It's up
Samantha
to-
said, it's up to
our
them.
agents
Yeah,
and
I'm
everything.
asking you.
Well, I think it potentially could be the largest Red Day event
Yeah.
in the world. I don't know. We've got to do some research. But if we had everybody involved in coming out and helping, then yes, I think it would be.
This is a family event, so besides yourself, volunteering, managing a sponsored booth, we have over 20 sponsors, is bring the kids, grandkids, junior high kids, your church friends out. Because the more people we have, it's a great event. We have barbecues, we have tacos, we have rock climbs, train rides, petting zoo. We got Chuck E. Cheese on steroids with probably over $10,000 worth of gifts. And for the kids, so the kids are going to go home with a bag full of stuff. And we're so blessed because we're in the heart of the logistics industry in Southern California. Did you know that 40% of the country is imported right down the street about 50 miles, and it comes right through here? So what we do, we get a cut of that for our community to help out children and adults that have a need. But Red Day is going to be great, and we need you to come out, volunteer, bring as many people, buy tickets, buy wristbands, and we're going to have a great day.
Yep, and coming up also, before we get to that, like I said, there are events inside the event. Don't sit down yet. There's events inside the event. You're gonna sit down anyway, aren't you?
Everyone is down?
Just like your daughter in my Sunday school class,
Yeah.
never listen to me. Just kidding.
Who's that handsome guy?
So Raymond Gregory and the John Mayer Tribute Band will be playing. We've got other entertainment coming. We've also have a blood drive coming, so we've got the Bloodmobile. You can go on and sign up now. I believe Alice already did.
I already did, and I just want to say, your donation will save 3 to 5 adults or 9 children, something
Wow.
like that. And you know what? It is really cool when that whole blood drive fills up. I mean, the people that are on the blood drive, they will see Keller Williams as a force to be reckoned with. You're out, you're going to be out and about, and you're going to be having your little, Band-Aid on your arm, and you're going to show your clients that you care. And you know what? Let's not disappoint.
Yeah.
They want the whole thing filled. And what do you want to say?
Well, just that we can have a blood contest to squeeze your arm real fast, see how fast you can fill that bottle.
If you're a runner, have a big bowl of cream of wheat in the morning. That'll boost your iron. You have to pass the iron test. And I know, Mary, have you ever not passed the iron test? Because I'm a runner, I used to not, so I used to just eat the cream of wheat, yeah. So, do it and you'll pass, and let's fill it up.
Yeah, if we can fill it up, if we can make appointments in advance, then they're more likely to give us 2 Bloodmobiles, like we had.
And Keller Williams is about God, family, and business. So while we're on here with Keller Williams, let's be a product of change for ourselves, our family, and our communities. Let's show the world that we can change and become compassionate to people. We're dealing with clients, we're dealing with neighbors. Let's be compassionate so we can change this world.
Amen. And also, it's not just for kids, there's stuff for adults too.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that, we do rock painting. And this Saturday, in conjunction with Red Day, we have in our back parking lot there's tons of furniture going for huge discounts. And they'll be in the back parking lot. Bring some cash. You accept Venmo?
First child.
First child.
Where's the furniture from?
But the furniture has legs. Furniture has legs, it's gonna move.
Oh, yeah,
We're pricing it to move because I have no storage,
right.
and it's over 50 pieces.
So the Family Kids Foundation, like the stuff that we just gave away today, gets donations from companies, organizations, and because of their foundation, gosh, this is slow. And so there's tons of furniture now donated. And just like Mark said, it doesn't have room to store it. So it's gonna bring it out here. It's new. New furniture.
In the case.
In the case, all wrapped up. I saw one of them yesterday when we picked up some of the raffle stuff. I'm like, ooh, my car's just a little bit too small to take that.
We put it on top of it.
Yeah, my ceiling's glass. So come on out this Saturday,
9 to 1.
9 to 1, huge like a yard sale.
We'll deliver.
They have big trucks. Post this on your social media too and invite people, and maybe we can get everything sold by 10. And then go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm always in the way. I thought you did
No, that's microfiber. So it's kind of like.
Anyway.
Can I ask you a question?
You just did, but go ahead and ask another one.
Are these flyers sent out to us so we can post them?
Samantha
They'll be on the
can,
they'll be on the Instagram, and you guys can repost it
and
or
share
save
it.
it on your phone. Okay, I'll do a post today.
Any other questions?
I have a
Comments,
question.
Concerns, gripes, complaints? Yes.
I
gripes,
totally lied, I have a
complaints.
statement.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Let's move on.
I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Without blood transfusions, I'd be dead. So, when you get a blood draw, you can literally ask for the smallest needle, because I have anemia, so I get drawn all the time. It literally doesn't hurt. It's not even a pinch. So to save people's lives like me, raise your hand if you'll donate blood.
For you? Oh, yes.
No, for strangers. Strangers saved my life. I love that commitment. Thank
So
you.
go on and schedule now, because again, if we get them all scheduled and they're
Why
full,
don't they just always use this one?
then they'll bring us a second bus.
Because it's smart.
Cool.
Yeah.
Guys, you know, I say this all the time. As realtors, you are uniquely positioned in our communities, right? And really, truly, like, I don't know any other profession that can get into neighborhoods, that goes door to door, except solar guys. And that just, anyway. But I mean, like your mandate is really to go out and build relationships, right? It's really to go make our communities smaller and stronger. And yeah, we do that by selling real estate, by helping people with their largest investments. Yes, all of those things. But the truth is, these communities support our lives. We support our communities, right? And that's something we really, really want to focus on. And Red Day is just such a phenomenal opportunity to be involved in just a good work for Riverside, for Southern California, but also for you to go out and make the community smaller, right? And so we'll be, Red Day, remember, it's 3 days. On the 11th, if I got my days right, boom, yeah. On the 11th, we're going to be doing community outreach. The office is closed, right? And so what we're going to do is you're going to come in here to KW, and we're going to spend some time on the phones just calling in our database, inviting people to be part of this event. We're going to get through that, and then we're going to go out into the streets, and we're going to knock on doors, right? And we're going to let people know about this. We're going to be the street team for this event. Because, like Sam said, this could be the biggest Red Day in the Keller Williams ecosystem if you want it to be, right?
Also,
and so,
let the church know.
Let your church know. Yeah, if you're involved in whatever you're involved in, let them know. Absolutely. So really, really want to make this a big event for Riverside, right? And I would love for people to know that Keller Williams makes Riverside stronger, right? And that's you. That is absolutely you. So thank you guys for being a part of that, for everything you're going to put into it. We really, really appreciate that. This is your event for your community. Let me get past Raymond and Bubba-doo-doo. And then, hey, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Mother's Day is coming up. And so we got a free event on May 9th. That is a Mother's Day photo shoot. We're taking pictures of moms randomly. So bring your mom, this is a chance for mom to have a picture with the family. Is that correct, with the littles?
Yeah, so what we're doing is I'm sponsoring that Connection Point lunch on Tuesday the 9th. That's the Tuesday before Mother's Day. So in honor of Mother's Day, we're doing a free photo shoot for mothers and their little ones. So we'll have a nice backdrop, a chair, some floral arrangements. That is a QR code if you want to take advantage of it and register.
I'll post it.
They are 10-minute slots. It is from 2 to 5. So if you do the math, that's 18 slots available. So you guys will get first crack at this. If we're having problems fill those slots, we're gonna open it up to your clients. But also dads, you might want to invite your wives or baby mamas out and have them.
All right, so, yeah, so here's the thing, and you guys know this, like, if you're not careful, you will go 5 years without a picture of mom, right?
Yes.
But you have to make sure you got pictures of everybody else, right?
Uh-huh.
But mom is sitting there going, oh, you know, and so
Exactly.
this is a chance that mom can get that picture. So we, want to make sure we're intentional about that.
These
So-
photos will be edited.
All right, these will be edited, good. The time on that is not on
It's
the
2 to
slide.
5.
2 to 5, so, cool.
That's hard.
All right, let's get into our listings. A lot going on. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 500 square feet for $1650. This is a lease, I believe, from Jen Ferris. Jen, any information on this one?
They have to be nice, it's my son's
This is here.
property.
Yep.
So, not that we're discriminating, but they just have to be sweet people.
All right, sweet people to live in the Ferris backyard. So good. So yeah, good. We got it coming soon. 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet for $625. This is from Mary Brown Edwards. Arthur, anything you want to tell us about this one?
Yeah, I met the client actually 9 weeks ago, and his wife's in Florida. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. It's a beautiful home, and the husband is retired from the Navy, and the wife is ready in Florida. He's moving, and it's ready to go.
There you go. Good price in Murrieta, so that one will not last long. We've got another coming soon, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths from Maria Magana. Maria back on the board with 1,512 square feet for $260 in Chino Hills. That seems really low for anything in Chino Hills. It might be modular, true. It might be, we'll see. More information needed, but I don't know about you. I just saw 260 Chino Hills and I went, what does that rent for? Right? So if it's a mobile, doesn't matter. What does that rent for? It's in Chino Hills. So something you might want to take a look at and get more information on. That will not last long. It could be a great investment. So cool. All right, and we'll talk about wealth a little more today. Coming soon from Jules Farmer, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet for $725. And this one in Corona. So get in touch with Jules. And just listed 5 bedroom, 4 baths from the Caring Realtor team, Suzanne Hope and team. And this is 2243 Canyon Lake Drive in Canyon Lake. I thought I saw, is there anybody from the team here?
She was
She was here, they
got a
stepped
call.
out, so, all right. So more information, talk to Suzanne. The Hunvert team just listed 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,644 square feet for $835, and that is in Eastvale. Beautiful home, 3-car garage. So
Gone.
It's
8
gone.
hours, 80 people on the weekend, and we're at least over.
Oh, is this, okay, so this came up last week, yeah, may have gone for over asking?
Like
868
almost
cash.
40, yeah.
All right, good. Well, considerably over asking. So good stuff, guys. The market's humming. If you're not picking up on this, that narrative of nothing selling, prices are dropping, nope, we're back in it. So listings, right? You want to make money? Take a listing, right? Good. Red Day. So we've got a Red Day smart plan that Ro has put together for you guys. So get into your command and you can download this. Is that who put this together? Was it Ro?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I
Yeah,
said
and you
that
can
right.
talk about it more at the command.
Ro will talk about it more at Command Your
Yeah.
Business. And then, okay, so today, just for our teaching part of the day, I want to talk about wealth building. Because the truth of the matter is, far too many real estate agents make a lot of money and end up broke, right? And our goal at Keller Williams, as part of our Thrive 25 push, is that we have, what was it, 100,000 millionaire real estate agents? Yeah, right? We want you to be wealthy. And that's different. I hope you didn't hear me say, I want you to sell a lot of real estate. I do, but I want you to be wealthy, right? And selling a lot of real estate doesn't make you wealthy. Why? Well, let's take a look at the path of money.
It'll make you rich.
Right? All right, so real simple diagram about how your money works. So we got income comes in, right? Income comes in here. Where does income go?
To Amazon.
To Amazon. Income goes to expenses, right? All right, good deal. Now, for most people in the United States, they're lucky if income goes to expenses and gets out, right? At the same level. And so most people, what we have, let's say, 2 arrows of income coming in. The problem is, what's the problem?
You got a fire hose going out.
You usually have 3 arrows going out, yeah. Credit card debt. auto debt, right? All kinds of debt, right? And so wealth, which is down here, we never get to. Because money's coming in, but we're not paying attention to where money's going, right? We're living our lifestyle, but we're not thinking about how our lifestyle is funded. And so one of the things I really want to be focused on in this market center is every single agent in this market center, we want you financially healthy. Now, what that means is you've got to understand how many arrows are coming in and how many arrows are going out. And if we've got a mismatch, we got to deal with that. Now, how do we get in the situation where we have 2 arrows coming in and 4 arrows going out? How do we have that situation? How does that happen?
The inability to delay gratification.
Absolutely. Amazon, right? Amazon's entire platform is built on, I want it now, or 2 days from now. Okay, really 3 days, from 4 days. Okay, it's going to be a little late. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an instant click. And that's a psychological thing. What happens is you click that button and you get a rush of dopamine. Right? Dopamine is your motivation chemical. It makes you feel good, right? It's the anticipation. And so what happens is you click that, and now you've got all this anticipation that that thing is coming, and the box shows up, and it's here, and then you get it, and you're like, this is cheap crap, right? But we go through that, and it's click, 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 right? And so delayed gratification. How else? How else do we get to a point where we got 2 arrows coming in and 4 arrows going out?
Your expenses are more than your income.
Your expenses more than your income. How does that happen?
Not budgeting.
Not budgeting?
3 times a day.
You eat out 3 times a day? Anybody else?
Unforeseen.
Unforeseen? Sure, sure.
Buy now, pay later.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, I will say the biggest reason that expenses come in at 2 and go out at 3 or 4 is because we just don't know, right? It's all of those things, but what it really is we just don't know. How much money did you spend this month on entertainment? I don't know. How much did you spend on clothing? I don't know. How much did you spend on your car payment? I don't know, right? I just did. And then the credit card bill comes at the end of the month, and you're like, oh, Shazam, right? And that's how we end up in that situation. So the step, if we're gonna build a plan to wealth, what's step 1?
Having a budget.
Having more arrows in than arrows out.
Saving when it comes in.
Right. I'll say
Pay
step
yourself
1.
first.
Let me just throw around. Step 1 is knowledge. Right?
Knowing.
Know it. You've got to know where your money is going. That means at the end of every month, you've got to look, you got to face the situation. Now, human beings, for the most part, are motivated by the avoidance of pain or the pursuit of pleasure. You know that 95%, I think statistically, are motivated by the avoidance of pain more than pursuit of pleasure. Why don't we know? Because knowing hurts, right? If I'm going to know, I've got to face it. And that sucks. And if I'm going to know, it means my wife and I are going to have a conversation about money, and no one's doing anything. Maybe if we're both on the same page, but it's still uncomfortable, so I'd rather go out to dinner and add another arrow, right, than have a conversation about where's that financial situation, right? So if we want to be on a path to wealth, and every single person here within the next 5 years can build wealth, period. There's not, if you put together a good path, a good plan for wealth, we're going to be getting into that as the year goes on. If you put together a good plan, so some of the money's going in here, in 5 years, you could have built up enough income so that you're living on your assets, not on your income, right? Like that's the reality, that your passive wealth being at a level where you're living on it is 5 years away maybe, with a good plan, right? But unless you know, it will never start. So my question right now, I want you guys to talk to each other about this real quick. And this is going to be one of those like uncomfortable love conversations. We're all going to lie to each other. But what I want you to ask, just the question is, do you know? Right? Now at KW we talk about a profit and a loss statement, right?
Yes.
What I'd like you to talk about right now is, do you know where your money, when the money comes in, where it goes? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. Talk to each other. Go.
I know.
Yes.
Balance each other.
All right, you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
That's not listing your amount, so it's a good start.
All right. 20 seconds.
Is that a good question to ask?
All right, guys. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Here we are. Wow, you guys. Yeah, everybody's here. Session right now. That's awesome. Okay, good. Hey, so, no. Do you know? Right? It's important. Most Americans do not know. Why is this important for a real estate agent? One, your income stream is different than most people's, right? Two, every person you talk to is somewhere on this plan somewhere, right? Every single one of you has a wealth plan right now. Just like every single one of you has a diet right now. Right? It just might suck, right? Like, I've got a diet right now. What's it doing for you? Making me fat. That's what it's doing, right? What's your wealth plan doing? It's making me broke, right? Every person you talk to has a wealth plan right now. It may not be what they need to be, but knowing the plan can help you be a resource to your people too. So know is where we start. Getting right. Now, what are some tools you can use to know?
P&L.
P&L, yeah. Profit and loss statement, which sounds like, oh, I don't know how to do it. How much money came in? How much money did I spend? That's it, right? You can do that in an Excel spreadsheet. You can do that with Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar. You can do it with Mint, right? These are all personal finance apps. You can do it with QuickBooks. As a real estate agent, you should be you should be accounting for your business. You should also be accounting for your personal life. Practice doing it when you're broke, It'll be easier when you're rich, right? Wait till you've got a lot of money coming in, it's a lot harder to do, right? So, but here's the thing, when's the best time to plant a tree?
20 years ago.
20 years ago. When's the next best time? Today, right? So it doesn't matter where you are, start now, right? We're gonna be revisiting this. So, no. That's step one. It's a huge, powerful step, but we avoid pain, right? And knowing may bring some pain. Step two is get right. If I know that I've got 2 arrows coming in and 4 going out, that means I've got to get right. That means I've got to get control of those finances. I've got to look at where that's coming in and where does it have to be and where can I cut. That's going to help you in every aspect of your financial life. If your personal life is not in order, what's your business life like? Stressful, right? Right? And if you're in a stressful situation because your personal life isn't in order, you got some problems. If your financial house isn't in order, what's your relationship going to be like? Stressful. Right? Most divorces come because of financial struggle, right? So if we want to get right, you're going to have to face some pain to avoid some pain, right? You can pick your heart. I love that. Anthony Robbins says that. Pick your heart, right? You can pick the heart of, I got my financial house in order, or you can pick the heart of, I didn't. Both are hard. You pick which one you want. So step one, step two. Step three, we're going to get into is non-leveraged investing. When I say non-leveraged investing, what does that mean?
Savings account?
Savings accounts? Yeah. Well, what's leverage mean?
There's something behind it.
Something behind it?
Using other people's money.
Using other people's money. Absolutely. If I'm broke, should I borrow other people's money? Not unless I really, really understand what I'm doing. Right? Right? So what would the world look like if I was financially right and I was now using non-leveraged investing to build my wealth, my slow wealth, right? Should you jump right into flipping houses tomorrow? Probably not. Why?
Lack of knowledge.
Because you don't know what you're doing. Absolutely. Right? And so we're gonna get right, and then we're gonna start educating ourselves. All right. Now, a great way to get on this path, we'll talk about it here in the Market Center, but if you don't know about this, KW has a course called 8 Weeks to Wealth. The president of the company teaches it because he's passionate about this. I was with Mark 2 weeks ago, with Mark King, president of the company. I got to sit in on his wealth building group, right, and watch him teach it. He is passionate about building your wealth. He's passionate about your financial freedom. Right? There's a Facebook group you can join right now that is literally Mark King teaching about wealth. These are tools that are available to you as part of this ecosystem I want you to be taking advantage of. Right? But if there's nothing else you're going to walk away with today, no. No. Right? Right? That's step one, and get right. All right? The rest we can build on. Sound good?
Yes.
Any questions? Cool. Brent, you said something I wanted to bring up. You know you get right, you know what you do next? You get advice, right?
Yep.
So, can you be an expert on everything?
No.
Nope. But you can find experts. Does that mean you don't have to learn?
Nope.
Nope. A lot of NBA players lost a lot of money over time doing that, right? They had people who were advising them, but they didn't know. So you have to educate yourself. You don't have to do it all yourself. So accountant, financial advisors, right? All of those things. CPAs, right? Free advice is the most expensive, right? Free advice is absolutely the most expensive advice. So my goal for every person in this Market Center is you sell real estate at the very highest level. And as you sell real estate at the very highest level, you are building wealth that will be generational. Because if you're selling real estate at the highest level and you're investing a portion of that either in savings or an index fund or whatever, a non-leveraged account, and then you're building your expertise and you've got your nest egg to such a point that now you're going to go start doing some leverage things. Well, if in 5 years you have 5 income producing properties, you think that's going to change the course of your family? Yep, absolutely. If in 15 years you've got 20 properties, 100 whatever, right? Or you've got businesses that you're running, multiple businesses, think that'll change the course of your family?
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So we sell real estate at the very highest level. We're the best at that, but you're part of a company that wants to teach you how to be a business owner at the highest level. So take advantage of all that value. We'll teach it here in the Market Center, but kwconnect.com, 8 Weeks to Wealth, the Facebook communities, that's all available to you too. Get on the road to wealth. Take a look at your plan. If your plan looks like this, then your plan needs to be adjusted. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm excited to see where this goes. In 5 years from now, I'd love if we can all get together and go someplace really cool because we're all so fat and wealthy. Healthy and wealthy. Anyway, cool. Our sponsor today is Gina Myers from Movement Mortgage. Gina, why don't you come up and tell us a little bit? Cool.
Okay, so hi everybody, how are you doing today? I'm Gina with Movement Mortgage. And a few things I wanted to talk about today are the market that we're currently in. So a lot of the buyers that I have are just barely kind of getting by. We're at best and highest offer again. And so we just kind of have to deal with that. So my solution and what I have to offer you is leverage on getting your offers accepted. Leverage on getting your offers accepted as far as Movement Mortgage, I can close in 10 days. I can close as fast as any investor cash offer. So you've got that in your book. I've got the LO, the pre-approval for me, the LO. I've also got pre-approval for my underwriter on a TBD. We get that done up front. So I get your buyer pre-approved. I immediately send it to our underwriters. We have our upfront TBD on an upfront pre-approval. That gets out the next day. I get that out. We get the commitment to lend letter as well. And there you have a lot of leverage on getting those offers accepted. I also reach out to the listing agent and let them know, hey, we got strong buyers. We're ready. I'll be ready to close in those 10, even before 10 days. I can get the loan docs much quicker than even on a 30-day. I'm always ready 2 weeks before, so you don't have any problems. The good thing about Movement is we've got the upfront underwriting, therefore to take care of any problems that might happen. Any debt, any unexpected debt that happens, anything that might pop up on when we do a one last run on the credit. So we've got that taken care of as well. Sellers like that, they always take our offers and they get full price. They'll get full price on instead of investors going to lowball the offers, they're going to ask for much lower, so we'll get full price. Sellers happy, you guys are happy. You'll already know that you're pre-approved up front. My files are basically underwritten. I do everything exactly as the underwriters do. Income, asset, credit, everything's dialed in. Plus I've got that backup as well. We have a great processing team as well. You get hands-on. You can reach out to my processor you like. I'm always available as well. We've got, again, the down payment assistance. I know you guys are aware that the California Dream has run out of money, but there still are other down payment assistance available. CalHAPA Plus is still available. Also, the first-time home buyers housing workforce is available as well. You can also put that together with the CalHAPA, My Home, and then the down payment assistance of 20%. So that goes off of household income. For individuals on the household income as well, and one's forgiven for low income after 15 years, and the other's forgiven after 30 years. Of course, primary residence as well. Also you want to definitely look into getting a lender that is very well aware of the changing of the guidelines. They are constantly changing. We're very aware of the guidelines. We have all the guidelines up front. We go off of the MRIs, which is a book that is printed and sent out to individuals who request it every 3 months, every quarter, so we've got upfront guidelines as well. I really feel very confident with my team behind me because we always are on it. I mean, constantly on it. I can call the underwriter, I've got her cell, they get right back to me immediately. And the good thing is you can get any information that you want, any questions. I definitely give them all their loan options available that they can qualify for. So not only conventional, but maybe down payment assistance, maybe a buy down, a 2-1 buy down, or maybe an ARM. So we've got all the loan options available, so they can kind of look at everything. I give them the breakdown, the cost sheet, so they know exactly what they're looking at, payment, interest rate, and cost as well. Did I talk too fast? I don't want to take up too much time, but if there are any questions that you guys have, as far as any of the loan programs available?
Well, we have buyers that are using you, and you have great communication with us, and I just wanted to say that she is following up with, you know, daily, not daily, but a few times a week, so that's good.
Yes, definitely.
I know that you care about them.
Yes, Shauna and Kyle are definitely interested in moving forward, and they were with the California Dream as well. And so I immediately restructured it with, you know, they do have funds available as well, because the interest rate is perfect for them. Everything worked out very well. And speaking with CalHAPA, they are saying that it will be coming back, the California Dream, but they're not quite sure when. So, I mean, definitely I always suggest to buy instead of waiting around, because that's what happened with the California Dream as well. So, but interest rates have fallen since last quarter, so that's a good thing. We're looking at better interest rates. FHA is looking very good because you've got lower mortgage MI rate for FHA. So you've got a higher loan amount for FHA, and you've got lower MI. So it's cutting the MI on that as well. So, you know, I mean, you can get an FHA for about $680,000, $685,000. Still, FHA is good for even first-time home buyers or second-time home buyers. And again, first-time home buyers are still going to be individuals who have not owned a home in the last 3 years for any reason. Maybe they rented, they sold, they went into foreclosure. You know, with FHA, even after BK, you can get into a new FHA loan after 2 years, and VA 1 year. So